Okay guys, welcome back to the PGA Tour Career Mode Season 5. We just played the third round there at Royal Trent. So we're just about to start the fourth and final round. I just changed up some clubs. I've changed to the GPX 850 Forge just for the sheer hell of it. I contract these clubs for 4 tournaments, so this is the first tournament we've played. So we've got the option of going between the sort of the blue set, which I just think is normal, just GPX 850, but this is a forged. I've also changed the shaft. I went different colours, blue for my woods because I've got a blue head, and that's just about it. Just a couple of wee things I've sort of changed up. So we're about to start the final round. We've got a 10-shot lead over Jason Day and I think about a 15-shot lead over the guys in third place, so we're miles in front. We can probably play this round pretty poor and still win by quite a number of shots.
EA Sports and the PGA
so
Tour
make sure I'm recording.
proudly
Microphone's working.
The season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today it's live final round coverage of the International Challenge. Well, this golf course goes back a long ways, to 1878, in fact. We're at Royal Troon Golf Club in Scotland. Rich Thorner alongside Frank Nobilo. And Frank, where are some of the scoring opportunities out here?
Well, normally when the Open Championships played, the breeze comes out of the sort of northwest, which means those first few holes are played
10
down
shots,
breeze,
man.
and then the closing stretch is played.
So we're actually we teed up with.
So really, you
no,
sort
teed
of
up
make
with
your
nobody.
hay on the way out, and then you hang on.
Oh my goodness! Can we possibly drive this green? Is this a possibility? Oh baby! Could be. It could be just a bit shy. Just if I had full power set, I've only got it set to 70. If I had 100, I'd probably have made that easy.
Frank, this is a position where a player is absolutely licking his chops here. Good chance to make a birdie.
This is when
This is actually going to be more difficult.
Bunkers don't seem to be in play. The only thing you're really looking at right now is just the flag.
Let's start short actually. 2% less power. I mean, it probably brought us a wee bit closer, but I just missed that there.
So coming off the birdie on the previous hole, a chance now for yet another one.
And momentum, all in this
It's one of these putts where it's right at my feet. It looks pretty level, but there's going to be some subtle break. I'm just trying to work out what it is. Are you talking now, Nick? On? Whoa. Plus the power. Just took it by the hole quite a bit.
Let's forget about this one. Golf is not about perfect, but it's going to hurt the cause.
Yeah, if a part. I mean, you almost drive the green, you end up with a part. It's pretty bad. Poor approach.
Good par putt right there.
So yeah, there's not going to be much competition. I mean, 10 shots behind Jason Day.
1 yard second.
Yeah, it's not overly long. The biggest priority for the players is just avoiding the bunkers. All 11 of them, whether it be with your tee shot or the second hole.
Bit right at target.
That modest length, it is very much a birdie hole.
We're in the bunker. Yep.
Not quite what he was hoping for. The tee shot in the bunker. Lays the face open. He'll try to pop this one out.
Got a tricky bunker shot here. Hard to see what it's going to do.
Should be pretty good right there.
Yeah, not bad.
Really in control of this hole.
Chance at a birdie.
Another opportunity on the way. You don't want to let this one get away. This is about concentration and focus at this point.
A whole bit in the right there. Short power. Oh, just made it. Just made it. No more.
That's how you keep a round going.
So 21 under.
Now at the third hole here at Royal Troon, and Frank, another sort of short par 4, just 379 yards.
Yeah, simplicity's the key here, Rich. You don't really want to hit the ball more than 280 yards. Reason why is there's a burn there. And then from there, still
It's going to hold up against that wind. Should carry the ball.
Wayward from the tee, and this one is headed for the rough, Frank. This requires a lot of speed through the ball.
8. Wind. Should probably be quite a quick round, to be honest. I'm on kind of like autopilot. I'm not. I mean, before I was like saying, "Oh, you know, the lies above our feet. Wind's going this way. We're going to do this. We're going to." I'm just going to not going to play quick, but kind of maybe a speed round.
Wow.
Oh, perfect line as well.
Just a little tap in here.
But I've actually started to get the hard 3 quick swing down to I've got it gauged quite nice now.
Always love to hear the sound of the bottom of the cup.
Whereas before we kind of struggled a little bit. I think tournament it would have been the Arnold Palmer Invitational. We kind of struggled a little bit on that course.
It goes back to the late 1800s. This is the first par 5, Frank, on the golf course, and you would think a chance to make a birdie and get that round started.
It certainly is. Dogleg right, 2 bunkers on the left. If you hit the ball a little bit straight, you certainly get into those pot bunkers. The one on the right, most people can carry. You carry that, this par 5 more than reachable.
Outstanding tee shot.
Yeah, ball sitting up. You don't have to worry about the wind or anything there. You just take a full-blooded cut at the second shot from here.
We're only 249. No drive. Oh, fuck that. Oh, I've hit it 6%. Maybe too much. Get down!
Oh, it looked like you caught a flyer right there, Frank.
I don't know what he caught. This is way too much.
Frank, it hit the green, but just didn't have enough backspin.
You wonder what he was thinking on that.
Oh,
so this
we
is
could probably talk about the game a little bit.
5.
Well, I've done that in previous videos, so. A little bit too aggressive there.
This one just requires a little bit of focus.
But yeah, so the game, I mean,
And it drops for birdie.
There's actually Jason Day's dropped a shot.
At the par 3
yeah, there's a lot of things you could put in the game. But it's one of these things where it'd be nice if they actually approached people that play it
makes that tee shot a little bit more difficult
and said, you know,
to those 3 bunkers on the left
what
side.
ideas have you got for the game, or is there anything that you would like put into the game, taken out? You know. But approach the people that are actually playing the game and you know, making a decent thing of it, you know.
This is
EA Sports, oh my god, this is
to within 2 or 3 feet. You really want to take the stress out
53
of that
feet. Trying to think 12 to 4, 8. I'm trying to work this out now. I don't check. There maybe. Oh man, we've hit that miles. Oh, that's going to be. It's not as bad as what I thought.
So a long putt there and just didn't read it quite right.
But yeah, there's a lot of things that they could put into the game. I think there's.
Well within his range.
I mean, I've a couple of ideas in my head about kind of certain things that would make the game start out. Oh. just a bit more.
Oh my goodness, how did he miss that?
I don't know, real life, a bit more realistic. But EA Sports will just release a game and that's it. They don't really want to communicate with their fans, which I think is one of the. I mean, as I said before, Codemasters did it,
That's a bogey.
and they basically went to the fans and said, right, look, because the game last year was poor, really poor, and I think they knew that. But they actually went to the fans and said, look, what can we do? Oh my goodness, that's a horrible shot.
There's no reason to even try. A good drive, if it bounds down the right side and will eventually go left, would perhaps give you a chance to reach this par 5 and 2. But this is one tee shot to
EA,
concentrate on.
probably a totally different kettle of fish.
He'll need to be strong with this.
Wet cabbage. And one of the things, I think the story mode in FIFA was quite good. You know, it's quite a good idea. If they could maybe incorporate that into the tour mode, not so much like a structured sort of story, but kind of make the tour, I don't know, just different. Maybe you have stuff like newspaper clippings and different ways you can go. You know, even down to the club manufacturers, you can maybe, maybe if you've got options to,
now this for birdie, came away with
you maybe do an interview or something, or you have a meeting with somebody, and what you kind of say at that meeting can determine what path you go down, which could be quite good. You know, the difference between maybe going for Mizuno gear and like Ping or somebody else. You know, based on what you say, could be quite good. Different avenues that each individual player could go down. You know, that could be quite good. Clothing contracts, maybe you talk to somebody, you sign a contract, maybe you end up with a choice between, you know, Ashworth Clothing and Adidas. You can assign contracts based on, you know, a couple of tournaments, or you know, and your performance as well. That the better you perform, you know, the more sort of chances you get with different sets, open up, different clubs, different outfits.
Yeah, when you don't see the top of the ball in the rough, you know it's not sitting pretty.
Yeah, stuff like that would be good.
One out of there.
Second shot from the rough. It's on the way.
That's a horrible shot.
Way right.
Rough trees, all sorts of problems on that right side.
I wasn't going to make it.
So the second of the par 4 goes begging.
But yeah, they need to flesh out the tour mode.
Yeah, but a short game, as we all know, can redeem a lot of mistakes.
Because I really don't play online as
Frank,
much.
this is where
It's
the
just,
mental game really comes into play. You've hit a second consecutive shot
it's
into
good.
the rough.
Yeah, this could compound very, very quickly. So now's
But the actual tournaments in it are just, I mean, some of the scores are just ridiculous. But I mainly play the tour side of it. So they really need, I don't know, just, I mean, just something different, just like different scenarios. You know, I'd like to see, like, instead of just having the web.com where you play like 4 rounds and it's a final event, I'd like to see a bit, yeah, like, almost like you become you start as an amateur player, and you maybe play potentially have like a couple of seasons, but usually most folk will actually qualify with the first season, or do like the web.com tour, but you know, you start there and then you really get to build it up. I would just like stuff like that. And you know, you've actually got the chat. Nice kick. You've actually got a chance of maybe not even making it in the first year. You know, and that scenario actually wouldn't really bother me as much. Maybe we struggled the first year, and then the second year, you know, we've said, right, we're going to actually qualify for the PGA Tour. Yeah, because I don't want it to be too easy. I want to not struggle, but I want it to be to the point where, you know, we might not make it in the PGA Tour. You know, it's not a dead set. You've got to qualify. What a putt, man. I mean, that, I did kind of guesstimated it in 5, don't you? But yeah, something like that would be good. You know, we've maybe got to come through the ranks. They need to tweak the AI performance. I think having it an option, having it where you can set the AI and maybe even have quite a few settings.
Beautiful looking shot right here.
Like maybe you've got the AI, you've got like a 0 setting, just normal, and then you can go +1, +2, +3, +4, +5, +6. Even make it quite fine tuned so you can actually get it just perfect, and then have minus if it's too hard. But do that so that, you know, I'm playing this tournament, I'm 23 under par, but get it to a point where they're actually competing against you, you know. I think it would be quite good. Wins. Bring it back a little.
Nice strike, Rich. Not quite.
But that would be, I think that would make the game. And if you've got a lot of, like, you can go like +1 up to maybe +15 or something. You've actually got the ability to basically really fine tune the AI performance to your level. I think it would be good.
Wow, that was so close.
But that's just my kind of take on it. I'm trying to get my battery charger for my cameras needs
Nudge this one home, finish it up.
adjusted. I've got a problem with one of my batteries, so I'm trying to. I don't think it needs calibrated, but it is running out pretty quick. So I think this battery is probably goosed. I might actually, do you know what I might do? I might just calibrate it on Mother. Nikon charger. That might be something I might do. Oh, right, back to the game. So, yeah, something like that would be good. But I've really thought, I've got a lot of stuff in my head. If I can sort of write it down in an email and send it to EA Sports, because I think a lot of the stuff that I've got is pretty decent. I think it would make the game a little bit better, because I've done a lot of stuff in this game, like adding in like the match play championship series. I've added like that injury system. I've kind of stopped doing the fairway greens count and taking clubs away, and sort of, I mean, it was good. It kind of made the game a wee bit different, but you know, stuff like that would be good. But I still say that this game, the kind of basics of the game are pretty good. You know, I don't think they need to mess much with the graphics. Just the generalised gameplay. It's just adding basic courses and fleshing out the tour series and making it, you know, just making it better. Because I always play the tour series. And it's probably the one game that I play consistently every week almost.
You don't want to let this one get away. This is about concentration and focus at this point.
But You know, I still think they're going to bring a game out next year. I really do. Because this, as I said before, this game hasn't been updated since May. The last update was Banff Springs, and they brought in the rotation of Royal Troon St Andrews, Oakmont, and Chambers Bay, Whistling Straits, and I think Quail Hall for the PGA Championship. And, well, obviously the first one is still at Wolf Creek. But they've actually put in sort of rotational bits, but that was in May, so that's a while ago now. They've kind of just said, right, that's it, game's done, moved on. There's been no updates since that date. I don't even think there's been updates for like players. You know, players and stats might change, like McIlroy might become, I don't know, a bit slightly improved, or Dustin Johnson, you know.
This is when this game just looks like fun. Bunkers don't seem to be in play. The only thing you're really looking at right now is just the flag.
Yeah, I put it right away after target. But yeah, so there's been absolutely nothing, no updates. So this game is pretty much dead. EA's just kind of left it, but I think they'll build on this engine, and they'll build on top of what they've got. Because it is a good franchise. I mean, it's as I said before. I mean, I think golf games are. I'm really not concentrating here. Golf games are good to play, and they're good as computer game. It's a game that most people can play and compete. You know, it's not like an F1 game where it's easy, but it can be tough if you're not into racing games. But golf, I mean, everybody can play golf.
So tester from 4 feet.
So I mean, EA Sports have actually potentially got a great opportunity in making a game that's pretty decent. I think if they do it right, if they sit and think about it, they could probably make an absolutely top-notch game.
The issue is course right and left.
But they've also, oh my god, that's carved away. But they've also got the option of messing it up as well, which I don't know, EA could possibly do it. I just think if they reached out to the fans and got ideas, I think they would end up maybe going in the right direction. But it's really, I mean, I don't know. I don't know if they want to listen to their fans, but the fans have actually got a lot of good ideas. I mean, I've got so many in my head, I just need to pour it out into paper and just email it to them.
A good third shot, maybe get away here with par.
All right, so greenside bunker. What's he looking to do with this shot, Frank?
Get it out.
You have to look at the amount of green you got to play with. You don't have to try and fly the ball right by the flag. Allow it to run. Plus, if you can get it to run like a putt.
So yeah, but that's I think that's EA, to be honest.
This one just requires a little bit of focus.
So I say it's a pity because the golf community, in terms of like golf, is a lot better. You know, there's a lot of people that play it.
Beginning to head towards home. This is the 13th of par 4.
Another dogleg right. Problem isn't really the tee shot here, even though there's undulations and mounds.
Oh my goodness!
Second shot's played uphill to an elevated
I'm really not
green.
Playing well. If I talk in my videos, I really don't.
This is turning left.
I don't tend to play so well.
That was a little overambitious.
That's pretty bad.
Second shot coming out of the rough here.
But yeah, I don't know what they're going to do. As I say, if they just reach out, I think there's a lot of people would actually give them some good ideas. mean, the team
Frank,
they've
you always
got
talk
is
about it
probably
not
good, but
compounding the error, but here again, another shot from the rough.
Yeah, if you try
that is
again.
so rough.
Not enough on that one.
Yeah, just seemed to baby it.
This requires a lot of speed through the ball.
Safely on the dance floor.
And obviously getting all
Just a
the
little tap in
major
here.
courses in the game is a must. And I think the next set, the next
Bad
game
news
is
Frank, that's
definitely
bogey,
going to
but the
have
good
some
news, still
DLC
has the lead.
content,
Can't afford
which
another,
I
though.
don't mind. I mean,
Heading for home now, Frank. Par 3, 14, just
a
under
game I
180
play a
yards.
lot,
What's the key here?
I probably would
Well,
buy
it's rather
courses if
narrow
I'm,
at the front there. There's
you
three
know,
bunkers,
honest.
but it's the second two that you're really
I would
worried
buy
about that
some.
narrow the front of the screen up. Plus the
You know,
front is
I don't
slightly
usually
raised,
do
so
DLC
ideally you want it
content
to fly more
because
towards
I
the
just think
middle
it's
where it starts to widen
I
out.
mean, you pay X
This
amount
is
for a
not
game,
heading in the right
and then you pay
Looks like it's
X
gonna be
amount
rough.
for the
Getting
DLC.
set for this next shot from the rough.
But
What
for
does
a
the
golf
player
game,
need to be careful
I'm
of
not going to
here,
say it's
Frank?
different,
Well,
but
this is where we're
obviously
going
if
to
they
see
make
exactly
if they
how
make
good
enough
they are,
courses,
because, you know, that's
I
not
probably
exactly
would
the
buy
best
them all,
slide,
to be
but
honest.
it's
And I
sort
said
of
that
doable
before.
if you know what you're doing.
It's a game that I would put money into. But it's not something that I enjoy. I think you should buy a game and that should be it. If there is DLC stuff, it should be free. But yeah, I would pay for courses and stuff.
Makeable putt right here. He is currently sitting at 1 under par. Frank, a par here. That's just fine.
Well, we've still got a 11 shot lead, so I think we're going to win this tournament. I've just got a feeling.
480 yards.
The key here really is the three bunkers, two on the left, one on the right. 260 yards gets you past that. If you find the fairway here, then you don't have to worry about the three bunkers that are short of the screen.
But I think the Masters has got to feature in the next game. It's just simply got to feature. It should have been in this, to be honest.
In the rough, and it appears to be fairly thick over there.
But it's got to be in the next one. And I think also just having PGA Tour golf. I'm not saying, you know, to drop McIlroy off the cut. I just don't think the game needs a player. I mean, maybe to have a player featuring the cover, but just have PGA Tour. I mean, you don't need Rory McIlroy's PGA Tour. Because a lot of people don't like McIlroy. I'm not a massive lover of McIlroy's kind of attitude in the course, although I think for the Ryder Cup was pretty good. He was kind of in the zone. And I'm just not in the zone here.
Well, he'll be disappointed with that, no doubt.
Yeah, swing didn't quite look right on that one.
Yeah, we'll wait and see. I think it'll be about another, what,
Frank, here
maybe
we go
3,
again.
4,
From the rough.
maybe 4.5, 5 months before we see the next game.
Nice approach.
But they've obviously been,
Be happy with
I
that.
think from probably May, they've maybe just said, right, we're cutting this game,
Here over the putt.
and then we're concentrating on the next game, and they've just moved all the resources into that area.
That's a bogey, but
Got a level par.
We start to see shots in hand really
You're still
valuable.
11 shots ahead.
Frank, here's the only par 5 on the back 9 at Royal Troon.
You'd think at 542 yards,
I don't even think
it would
we
be
can make
reachable,
well.
but the burn that cuts across
And we're
really
gonna be close to
limits
the
tee
ball.
shot to about 280 yards. So it's very much about placing that second shot in a good distance from the third.
In the 1997 Open Championship here at Royal Troon, you played with Tiger Woods
pretty
in the
decent.
third round. What did he do at this 16th hole?
He hit a driver for his second shot into a head breeze from about 270 yards. Managed to get it on the green, then knocked it in from about 45 feet for eagle.
You knew he was something special back then, didn't you?
Yeah, he was the only one that even
Could
tried
we
that
reach
shot.
this with it? I'm going to hit a kind of normal driver. I don't know why. I just feel like it a bit more roll. Just not in line.
Now the third shot at the par 5.
Oh, yeah, so we're going to win this tournament easy. Last round, we've actually not played well because we've been talking too much. I'm not concentrating on the game, so we'll maybe ramp it up for the last few holes, maybe get a knuckle down a little bit.
Oh yeah, he's made it for a birdie.
Yeah, we're so far ahead, it's frightening.
17th here at Royal Troon. This is a very strong par 3, isn't it, Frank?
Well, if rabbits have teeth, then this is why it's called rabbit. Very, very strong par 3.
It's coming back.
Be safely on deck.
It's coming back. Good shot.
Had a birdie here yesterday. In there close. Great opportunity for another one. Not a gimme, but well within his range.
She goes. Well, final hole, and we, well, 13 shot lead.
Right now, the one at the top and the rest.
Frank, how does this 18th hole here at Royal Troon stack up against some of the other finishing
Difficult
holes in the
finishing with
major
the hole with
championship?
a 12 mile per hour wind in your face.
So it's sort of the elk of Muirfield or Roy St. George's finishing hole. They've had some great 18th holes and
That's going to go.
This is actually called Craig
280.
It's the name of the old farm that was demolished.
Probably about 180 yards or so into this pin.
It's certainly grown up and it's flourished to more than a farm.
Oh, we've overhit it, but we've had it right at target as well.
Not a huge miss, Frank, but he did lose this just a little to the right.
Well, looks like it's going to catch a piece of the green, right?
On the green.
So here we go, final green. I think we've got about 18 putts to win. Yeah.
Close. Couldn't ask for much more on that putt. Par attempt here.
Oh, that just made it. That just sneaked in. So pretty easy win here at Royal Troon in the International Challenge. We won by a shed load of strokes.
Great performance by our champion today.
Couldn't agree
Wow,
more, Rich. I think this one will
pretty
have to go
bad.
down in the
See, we had a
books
bad
as
round, the rest of them had
fantastic play,
comparable
not only
rounds.
the course
Instead
today,
of
but
somebody
all
just
week
pushing
long.
towards us. I mean, if Jason Dade went out and shot 7 under par at 8 under par, I mean, he would have been 18 under par, so it meant that we could have played maybe slightly poor, maybe not made as many birdies. But we would have had a little bit of competition, but it didn't happen. So there you go, massive win. $1,591 points ahead of Matsuyama in the FedEx Cup. There we go. Darren McCall wins International Challenge. Darren McCall won the International Challenge on Sunday for his 39th PGA Tour title. And 5th time this season. McCall finished with a final round 2 under par, 69 to close out the victory. And then we go to play Mizuno. So we're playing Mizuno for 4 tournaments. So we've got another 3 tournaments after this. I think it'll take us into the first major of the year. And then we'll see where we go from there. So that is us. So there we go. First major of the year is the International. It's the EA Sports Spring Invitational at Wolf Creek. So that'll be the next tournament coming up. So be interested to see how we play in that. So once again, guys, thanks for watching. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't done so already. And I'll see you for more videos coming up soon. Thanks for watching, guys. See you later. Bye.